Chapter 7. In our dimension, there was a legend, a story told to keep young ones awake at night, the story of a being known as Rezak, the ancient destructor of worlds. How ancient is he? Older than you? June asks. Bartle chuckles. Oh, yes, much. Rezak, the ancient, comes from the time before time, when great battles were fought in our lands. After an age, Rezak was defeated, and for millennia he was gone. We lived in peace. But he returned. Throughout the ages, there have been rare evil creatures who strive to bring out the return of Rezak. One of these servants of Rezak awakened his spirit, and Rezak came like a summer storm, hard and fast, wielding magic more powerful than we had ever known. In his sleep, his hunger had grown strong. I know the feeling, I say. Sometimes when I wake up, I'm just craving a Baby Ruth, like, Jack, Quint whispers. Oh, right, story time. Bartle chuckles. Rezak did not crave Baby Ruths. Rezak craved destruction. He is the destructor. I gulp. That sounds bad. Rezak's magic had grown strong, Bartle continues. And then, at the peak of his power, it happened. In an instant, our world turned dark, the skies clouded, the atmosphere crackled, doors opened, portals of energy. I do not know how. I do not know if it was Rezak himself who opened the doors, or something else. Quint shoots me a nervous look. None of this is sounding good. Bartle continues. But I know that next we were sucked through those doors, all of us, the wild vines, the undead who carry and spread the zombie plague, my friends whom you see here, all of us, in an instant, propelled through 1,000 doors into your world. Wait, I say. And then this bad guy, Rezak the Ancient, he came through these energy door portal gate things? He's here? Bartle shakes his head. No, the doors closed before Rezak could come through. Rezak the Ancient was left behind. For us, it was a relief. We suffered under his rule. But now we are here, in a new, strange world. Oh, I say softly, but so are we safe from this Rezak fella? Bartle nods. It seems that way, for now. He was left behind in our world. We are now in yours. Whew! Bartle smiles. And we owe you a great deal of thanks for defeating Blarg. He was a servant of Rezak, one who worshipped him, one who would do his best to bring Rezak into this world. Thrall takes a break from chomping on something that looks like fried rat tail. You are building a bestiary, he grunts. How did you know? I ask. I see your friend writing and writing, and you have a device for image capture, correct? I look down at the camera around my neck. Before the monster apocalypse, I took photos for the school paper. I wasn't half bad either. Photography is kinda my thing. Photography and monster slaying. Yes, I say. May I see this bestiary? Thrall asks. Bartle cocks a sharp eyebrow at Thrall, but Quint shrugs and hands over his notebook. I watch as Thrall feels the weight of it in his massive hands. He opens it up and examines the 3-ring binder, like an infant touching something for the first time. At last he shakes his head and says, No, no, this won't do at all. Quint and I frowned. He's bad-mouthing our bestiary? Thrall reaches into one of the bags draped over his shoulder and removes a thick, dusty tome. He holds it out. As I reach for this new book, I feel something like energy leap into my fingertips. My hands are tingly. Sound seems to fade, like someone is turning down the volume. My breaths come short and quick. My hand trembles as I lift open the heavy cover and immediately sneeze. Sorry, I say, feeling really doofy. No one says anything. My friends stare, eyes wide, at the book. The cover is made of something hard, like old monster skin. The pages are yellow and thick and textured. Each one is covered with creepy sketches of strange, terrifying creatures. Words scrawled in monster writing. And stuff. Things. Teeth and fingernails and hair. And, ooh, a flattened eyeball. What is this disgusting but awesome book? I ask. Thrall grins proudly. That is a bestiary. A true bestiary from our world. Bartle looks at Thrall. I sense anger from Bartle, though I don't know why. I continue flipping through the pages. Every page past the 20th or so is blank, no entries. I look up. confused. It is a gift, Thrall says, for defeating Blarg, servant of Rezok, for helping me back to my home. It is an unfinished bestiary. Much better than your flimsy notebook. 232 blank pages. They are yours to fill. I look to Quint. He's practically giddy. I don't know what to say. Hold up. Do you expect us to go around like plucking monsters' eyeballs out? June asks. Because we're not really eyeball pluckers. Thrall erupts with laughter. I guess he gets a kick out of eyeball plucking imagery. No, no, he says at last. But if you want to be makers of a bestiary, you should capture the essence of each creature. Proof. A single hair, a drop of sweat. A bestiary scholar who does not, in fact, encounter the monster. In our dimension, he might be described as, well, a coward. We're no cowards, Dirk says. Thrall chuckles. I thought not. Bartle remains silent. He seems to watch the whole conversation suspiciously. I feel less than welcome. Suddenly, June yanks my camera over my head and exclaims, "Photo time!" Everyone say, "Monster apocalypse!" It's past midnight. When we finally excuse ourselves and head home, promising to return soon. As we walk out, I look to Quint, grinning. We've got a real deal bestiary now. We're going to search high and low for strange creatures. This is the best quest ever.